It's a car, it's a van, it's a car, a van. We have here a 2010 Volkswagen Routan, and the customer said he was driving down the highway and it quit running on him. As you can see, it's a pretty snowy day. I'm gonna get in this and crank it and try and start it. Gonna have to go get a boost box. This has quite the story behind it. The customer said he's bought an engine from the dealership, from the Volkswagen dealership. Couldn't imagine how much that cost him. And that was about 3 years ago. And in the last 6 months, he bought a transmission from a transmission shop. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is turning over like crazy. I'm gonna try one more time here, but I'm gonna zoom in on the belt there for you. Maybe if I pull this cover out. Zoom out there. Okay, we can see the belt pretty good there on the alternator. And my boost box is dead. Okay, I'm back at this again. It's a little bit darker, but still snowing. Got my boost box charged up a bit. I don't know how well you can hear that. There's no compression sound at all, but you can see the belt spinning. I know this is a timing belt motor, but the timing belt cover is pretty solid. I don't know how I would pull the timing belt cover off to look at it. I don't know if there's any access or not. Okay, back here in the back, there's a camshaft cover in the back. Maybe I'll take that off and see if I can see anything going on there when I crank the engine. Okay, this cam cover in the front was much easier to get to, so I pulled it off, and it's probably pretty hard for you to see and understand what you're looking at. But this right here is the back of the camshaft. Right there is the back of the camshaft. So this should rotate when the starter's cranking. And I know you can't see much of that. Let's see if I can get that harness out of the way. But you should be able to see that rotate. You zoom in just a bit. Okay, we are back at this Routan trying to get a good video of it. We already know what's going on, but trying to get a good video of it. It's the next day, and trying to get a look at the camshaft. There it is. Okay, so go ahead and crank it. Okay, as you can see, so you can hear the starter cranking, and the camshaft is not turning, and that means this 4-liter engine here is an interference engine. It's 4 valve per cylinder, and the pistons have smacked the valves for sure. I would guess that there's multiple valves bent on both banks, and this engine needs to come apart for major repair. The bad part about this is this customer had a used engine installed at the dealership 2 years ago. I would assume they did not change the timing belt, but they're not gonna accept, the dealership isn't gonna accept any responsibility for this. This customer is just plain screwed. Don't know that the car was really worth putting the engine in. To make it even worse, this customer put a transmission in less than 6 months ago. So they have bought an engine and a transmission, and now their engine is shot. Good job, dealership. If you learned anything from this video and you want to see more Routan videos, click like and subscribe. If you want to financially contribute to the continued production of videos, visit my website at www.kansascitytdi.com and find the donate icon.